Hello people and welcome to Valheim. Today's video is going to be a highlight video of the plains biome, while also being a first time look at the plains. For me, I've never actually stepped foot into the plains. The first thing I want to say is I am going into this 110% prepared. I currently have all of the best armor and weaponry that I can get, and it is maxed out as far as upgrades. Max quality, max quality, max quality. Now the Serpent Scale Shield only goes to level 3, maxed out. And, not that it matters, but the hammer also only goes to level 3. Everything else seems to go to level 4, which is fine. I've got my Megan Jord, which I bought at the merchant. Gives me extra weight, gives me extra strength. Jumps me up to 450. I have the maxed out currently available to me food. Turnip stew gives you 100 stat, 50 health, 50 stamina. Sausages gives you 100 stat, 60 health, 40 stamina. Serpent stew gives you 160 stat. This is a superfood right here. 80 health, 80 stamina, and it lasts longer, and it heals more HP per tick than anything else. Now, Serpent Stew is going to be very difficult to come by unless you have to have a lot of time on your hands to go out there and grind a lot of serpents. I'm out of serpent meat, so I can't make any more Serpent Stew, so I'm kind of holding on to this 8, and I use it a little sparingly. Now, if you don't have serpent meat, that's totally fine. There are some alternatives that aren't going to be as good, but the first one to look at is carrot soup. Carrot soup gives you 80 stat, which is it's 20 less than the sausages and the turnip stew. But the big issue here is it gives you 20 health and 60 stamina. So if you have a lot of problems with dying quickly and not a lot of problems with running out of stamina, you might not want to use the carrot stew. Other alternatives are the Queen's Jam. You can do 30 health and 40 stamina. It drops you down to 70. Other foods with 70, you got cooked meat. Cooked meat is the opposite of the Queen's Jam. You get 40 health and 30 stamina. There's also cooked fish. Cooked fish will give you 70. It will give you a little bit extra health than the meat even. So if you really want that health bar to be up and you don't care as much about that stamina bar, you can go with cooked fish. You can catch fish easy as long as you have access to a merchant. You can buy a fishing rod and worms. Then after that, it really starts to drop off. And if you're at this point in the game where you're going to the plains, you don't want to be eating anything less than that. I'm going to be using the bone mass power up because that gives me a greater defense. Just like raw defense against attacks so that I'm not going to get like one hit killed, hopefully. Weirdly enough, out of all this stuff, the hardest one for me to upgrade by far was the Fang Spear. Now, the reason that was because in order to get that Fang Spear all the way up, you have to spend actual wolf fangs on it. And wolf fangs don't drop every time you kill a wolf. What drops every time you kill a wolf is going to be a wolf pelt. So right now I have 29 wolf pelts, which means that I've killed 29 wolves plus however many wolf pelts it requires to create all this armor, create the Fang Spear, and upgrade it all to level 4, which is a lot. Another thing that I have that I'm going into this with is poison arrows. I'm going with 100 poison arrows because in my experience they seem to be the best arrows available. Even in the mountains, when I'm fighting like Drake, which are like frost enemies that are weak to fire, I hit them with a fire arrow, it's pretty good. But I hit them with a poison arrow, and it seems to be even better. Poison arrows seem to do more than fire arrows, even against the frost enemies. Anyways, that's enough of me telling you how I'm prepared for this. Let's just jump into the first plains that I have that's near me. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to eat all of my food. I don't know what type of enemy I'm going to encounter first, so I don't know what I want equipped. So I really do highly recommend that you set yourself up the best that you possibly can before moving on to a new area. The problems that I've had in this game, the times where I've struggled the most, are when I'm not 100% prepared to move to the next area or to fight the next boss. I just sort of jump into it. Here we go. We're stepping into the plain. So let's see what we got here. We got these like little trees. Oh, this looks like a little mini village. Now, I'm going to assume that halflings live here. Like, they're little, like, goblin creatures. Foaling, that's what they are, not halflings. My bad. It looks like there's a couple up there that might be... Oh, he's got a spear on him. Oh, my God, what is that big guy? Ow! Oh, it's a death skeeto. It's a death skeeto. Okay, so watch out for death skeetos. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm already in so much trouble. Alright, that's how much damage one poison arrow does against him with a fully upgraded Draugr bow, which is the best bow I've got. There is a fully upgraded hammer. Get out of here, Death Skeeto. So, if you do use this frost hammer here, it does seem to slow them down for a good chunk of time. It seems to be a pretty good weapon against them. First of all, the Death Skeeto will drop a needle, and the Foalings drop black metal scrap. That's good to know. The first time I encountered Death Skeetos was when I was looking for swamps, and they would one-shot me, and it sucked. But I guess if you have the full Drake helmet and wolf armor set, as you saw, I took a full hit from that Death Skeeto. I didn't even have bone mass going, and it took like a tick of my health away. Like, yeah, I was fine. So if like I said, you want to get over prepared. Let's see if I can just take these guys out from a distance. See, I got a like surprise shot on that guy, right? So I get extra bonus damage. Ooh, it looks like one arrow will eventually kill these guys. One poisonous arrow with surprise damage. I don't know what these big guys are though, so I'm a little bit scared. I kind of want to take on these Foalings. It seems like the one that I encountered had a torch, but the rest of these all seem to have spears. Are they going to throw their spears at me in the bee? Ooh, they do throw their spears. They have like an infinite number of spears. Okay, this guy's got a club. This 1-star one. You know, it doesn't seem to be... Ooh, ooh. Oh, God, they're trying to, like, circle around me. Oh, yeah, these guys do a lot of damage. And they burn me. So you want to keep your distance from these guys, it looks like. Oh, God. Oh, God, these guys are, like, way worse than a pack of wolves. Oh, my goodness, I gotta get out of here. Pop a medium healing mead, and then bone mass it up. Okay, I got the bone mass off just in time. Alright, see the bone mass? Now they're all hitting me, and I'm taking significantly less damage. Bone mass power is very important when you're coming across new, beefier enemies. As soon as you get that bone mass power, I would switch to that from Eikthyr. Ooh, I got a Foaling trophy. And I've been picking up a lot of this black metal scrap, which seems to be about as heavy as, like, iron is. Ooh, oh, here's a new item. Cloudberries, so keep your eye out for that. Mead-based medium stamina. Oh, interesting. Cool. So these seem to, like, hide around and are, like, almost kind of hard to see, but I'm going to collect as much of these as I can. That is good to know. I'm going to go quickly sleep, and I'll be right back. So it looks like those villages, you're going to get overrun quick. So I would be as stealthy as possible. Kind of the same way that you'd want to be if you're coming across like a Draugr village. That's why you've got a bow. That's why you've got a spear. I will show you back at home a cooked black metal scrap. I did get one. So this right here is black metal. I thought I got at least one recipe from black metal. Did I not? Anyways, the needles that you get can give you needle arrows. Looks like you need 4 needles and 2 feathers. So that's actually a very cheap arrow, as long as you just hunt down a whole bunch of death skeetos. Does 62 damage. Not a bad arrow. I've got black metal shields. That's what I gained the recipe for when I cooked my black metal scraps. So I can make a black metal shield or a black metal tower shield. There's still plenty to see and do in the plains, so I expect that those really tall enemies that we saw at the Fulling camp might give us something new, and we still have to fight Lux. Those are the 4 that I know of now. It's the Fullings, the Death Skeeto, the Lux, and apparently whatever that big enemy is. We're going to go check out what that guy is. Do that. Let's slap a chest next to it. Let's slap a portal. Connected. Cool. Now let's build some walls around this just to protect it real quick. I'm not even going to build a roof. Just going to do walls and a door. When you're going into a new area for the first time, I do recommend doing something along these lines. That way you just have like an escape plan and enemies can't get to your portal and your workbench while you're out exploring. There we go. Now we got a nice secure little hut that I can pop in and out of. This is mostly just important for things like when I pick up black scrap that I can't take through the portal, dump it in the chest, take everything else with me. And then later on I'll worry about setting up a place to come pick up all that black scrap with my boat. I fought these Fullings face to face already. Now it's time to fight somebody new. Oh, come on. I can't hit that Fulling for the life of me. Oh, there's a Fulling. Oh, no, never mind. He had a spear. Surprise attack. Oh, there's a Fulling Shaman. Blue magic. That's terrifying. Oh, he makes like a bubble shield. God, can I penetrate the bubble shield? No, I can't penetrate that bubble shield. And he throws what? Ice balls at me? Oh, that actually does a ton of damage. Let's beef up. Oh, what do you do against a Fulling Shaman with a bubble shield? Can I hit him with physical attacks straight on, or what? Also, can I block these fireballs? I don't know. I can't even hit this guy straight. Oh, you can shatter the bubble shield. I see. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Let me eat real quick. I'm gonna end up using all of my serpent stew during this episode for sure. Which means I'm gonna have to do a lot of serpent grinding. God, I'm hurt so bad right now. Let's have another potion real quick. Ow. God, Fullings are tough. And I assume that these are like the weak enemy of the area. Well, Death Skeetos, but I can't seem to even block that fireball attack. It just hits me. It burns me no matter what. Yeah, that's like a huge AoE. Wow. It's got a massive AoE to it, which means that I can't block it. Oh god, this thing is so annoying. Oh, you suck, Fulling Shaman. Okay, so what are these guys called? Those are the Fulling Berserkers? Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, I am done for. Yeah, it is a Fulling Berserker, and it is pretty scary. So it seems like the Fulling Berserkers are going to be like trolls. Oh my god, he's so fast. He's like a fast troll. Oh, the attack on that guy. That is terrifying. Alright, let's see how powerful this guy's attack is. Let's take a full hit. Ooh, 104. Imagine if that hit me. Where a regular Fulling attack is like 60 something. That's still pretty intense. 89 for that spear. Alright guys. I've got less than 2 minutes left of my bone mass. I don't seem to be able to stun him with a block, kind of like a troll. Alright. That guy's not dead yet, huh? Oh! Took a full blast. Took another full blast from this guy. Yeah, he's like somewhere in between a troll and a stone golem as far as beefiness. He's not quite as hard as a stone golem, especially since a stone golem only takes damage from like a blunt weapon. Alright, you calm down. So yeah, man, we got falling brutes, fallings with spears, fallings with torches, fallings with clubs. We got a lot of crazy enemies that we're dealing with in here. I just lost my bone mass power, so I'm not going to be able to pop that again for like almost 15 minutes. I want to clear out this entire camp so I can get a good look at it, though. God, that Berserker moves so fast. Fallings in general move so quick. Look at this guy. The speed at which that dude just came at me. Oh. Oh, you cannot take many hits from that guy when you are not in bone mass. Holy cow. I really wish that there was like friendly fire damage with enemies. That would make this game quite a bit more manageable. And I get that this is like really meant to be a multiplayer game and not a single player game. But when you're playing this game by yourself, it sucks sometimes. The one thing I do like about this Berserker is he seems to have like a crazy move that you can just back up from. Goodbye. So far, out of all the enemies that I've encountered here, it really seems like death skeetos aren't that much of a problem. The problem is the fallings. They just gather in such large groups that they become unmanageable very quickly. They move so quick that they're hard to hit too with an arrow. And fighting them up close is going to be very dangerous. The fact that I have Frostnir, which gives them a little bit of frost stun, helps out quite a bit. But it doesn't work on the brutes, it would seem. If you can take out the brutes from a distance and have some sort of weapon with stun to take care of the crowd control. We know now that the poison arrows work pretty decent against them. We've seen the damage that it does. If you can get a stealth shot, you might be lucky to kill a no-star falling all with just one arrow. But I'm going to test out the frost and the fire arrows just to see if the creatures here seem to be less resistant to certain types of attacks. So let's start with frost. Oh, it's 2-star. We don't want to hit a 2-star. I think we don't have a choice but to hit 2-star, unfortunately. We got a 1-star coming at us. Oh my god, look at the frost damage on that 1-star, though. That almost took him out with a stealth shot. Let's try the Shaman. Oh, the Shaman, it just like one hit, easy kill. So it seems like they might be more susceptible to frost damage. So it seems like frost is the way to go when going against fallings. I don't know where the hell he just ran off to. He sees me, hit him with frost, takes out like half his health, hit him with frost again, and he is dead. So 2 hits when he knows I'm there. For a falling that doesn't see me yet, 1 hit will do with a frost arrow. Good, that's also going to help me slow them down, which is nice. Now, let's try the fire arrows, if we can find any unsuspecting fallings left. Doesn't see me yet. Fire arrow is pretty good. It's like the poison arrow. It will kill him. It does seem like any of the arrows will kill a falling, a 0-star falling, I should say, if you get the stealth shot off, but the frost one kills them instantly. What is this? A falling totem. I'm gonna pick it up. Oh my, that must be what, a bonfire? What is this, barley? Barley wine. That's cool. So it seems like barley grows in these camps, so you have to take on these falling camps to get barley wine. I'm gonna have to check out what that is when I get back home. We got a lot of cool structures here, which is interesting because I don't have recipes for any of these things. I wonder, are they gonna drop like a certain type of wood? Are there certain different types of trees here? No, that's just added regular wood. Then there's chests in here which seem to be full of black metal scrap as well as coins. Ooh, and some barley. Oh, you can also get some needles in these chests, apparently. Flax. Flax is a new material here, too, that I don't have. That didn't give me any recipes. So I'm wondering if that goes inside the windmill or something. Cool. I like this. I'm getting all sorts of new stuff. So this seems to be what like a basic Fulling camp looks like. It's very open as opposed to the Draugr camps, which were more like houses that you go inside. And I love the design of it, though. I really wish I had the recipe to make stuff that looked like that. Will any of this give me any materials that I don't have? Deer hide? No. The next type of enemy, the third type of enemy that I know of inside the plains, which is these Lux. So let's test out the 3 different types of arrows on these Lux. I'm going to test out first a poison arrow on this one. Unsuspecting Lux. He's going to be coming around this corner after me, maybe, hopefully. Here he comes. What does 1 arrow do to this guy? Lux, that's what it is, not Lux. 1 arrow. Ooh. These guys are huge. Holy cow. So 1 poison arrow doesn't do a ton to this guy. Come back here. Come back here. Especially if he knows I'm here, it's not doing much. Let's check to see if the frost arrow does more. If they're like... Not really. Maybe a little bit. It's hard to tell. Let's try a fire arrow on this guy. Yeah, that's like a little bit less than the frost, maybe. Alright, let's see what it's like to fight this guy head to head. Come here. Come here. Come on. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. What do you got? Wait, is he like not even gonna attack me? There we go. 95. 99. Pretty good. Oh, 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 really good. Really good. Let's beef up. Let's get ready for this fight. So, I would not want to take on a bunch of these guys at once. They do seem slow enough, though. But wow, these guys are beef. These guys are made of chunk. These guys are pure chunk. Yeah, it seems like everything in here I'd just much rather shoot with arrows. This is going to be a very archery-heavy biome, for sure. There we go. We got him. What do we pick up here? Lox meat, Lox pelts. Oh, wait. What did I get? I picked up Lox pelts and Lox meat. And that just gave me a bunch of recipes that I'm going to have to check out when I get home. All right, let's go back and check out the frost damage on an unsuspecting Lox. So this one should be a fresh, unsuspecting Lox. Let's hit him. Yeah, I mean, it seems to me like any of the 3. These guys are just so beefy that none of the arrows are going to be particularly extra powerful against them. Did I get anything here that I can build, or was it all stuff that was inside? Oh, I did. I got this. Lox rug. And then I'm going to have to cook this Lox meat and see what that is all about. And as far as I know, that's it, right? Is that it for enemies in the plains biome? Is it just the variants of the Fulling, the Lox, and the Deathsquito? So frost arrows against Fullings, poison arrows against Lox. Deathsquitos, you can kill those with any arrow if you've got a good enough bow like mine. It seemed like 1 hit from any arrow, or from my spear, or from my hammer. Didn't really seem to matter. Now let me see if I can go find my spear. I hope I can see the sparkles. There it is, I think. I assume that that's it, right there in the river. Let's go grab it. It looks like maybe birch tree is the only type of tree in the plains, which is awesome because birch trees are really rare and hard to come by in a meadow. If I can come here and just get all the fine wood that I'll ever need, that's pretty awesome. This is my spinning wheel, right? Oh, you add flax to a spinning wheel. And what comes out? We got something that popped out. Linen. Linen thread. Oh my god. Padded helmet. Oh my god. We just got so much black metal. Oh, that's what we needed. We needed linen for all the black metal stuff. Alright. Padded cuirass. That is the next level armor. The base stat is 26. Now, to compare that with this is a level 4 wolf armor chest. I've had to upgrade it 3 times, and that's 26 armor right there. So we are already back at the base if I rebuild this stuff. And it just requires regular iron. I have plenty of regular iron. Each of these is 20 flax, or 20 linen, and it seems like I get 1 linen per flax. And then we've got stuff like the black metal knife. I don't really use knives. Porcupine. I do use like blunt weapons though. 50 blunt damage, 45 piercing damage. Compare that to the Frostner here. 35 blunt damage, so we're talking significantly more. This doesn't have piercing, but it has frost and spirit damage. I do still kind of like the Frostner better, I think. The black metal weapons seem kind of so-so. The black metal shield is amazing. And then these new padded, the padded armor stuff is pretty freaking awesome too. So now let's cook up some of this lox meat. Here, we already did get, what is this? Fire resistance. That's pretty cool. Medium stamina with the cloudberries, which is a cool new recipe. Now, what about food recipes? These lox are way easier to find than serpent, so if this is like better than serpent stew, then I think I found my new serpent stew. What do we got? Cooked lox meat. No, we didn't get any new recipes in here, huh? But what are we looking at? 70 and 40, so we're still looking at 110. All right, well, that's cooking. I'm going to come over here. Windmill. So if you add barley to the windmill, that's cooking something up. 1 processed item, what happens? I get barley flour, which just added a bunch of stuff, including lox meat pie. There we go. That's how you get the new recipe. Oh my god, all sorts of stuff. So first off, we got blood pudding with barley flour. 90 and 50, that's 140. That is pretty good. Blood bags are going to be a little bit tough. I wonder if I can grow this stuff at home too. I'm going to have to check out all this stuff. Blood bags are a little bit tough for me. It's hard to find enough leeches in the swamps that I have. Bread is 40 and 70. It's not that great for how much barley you have to spend. That's a lot of barley for that. Fish wraps. Fish wraps are 60 and 90. Wow, now we're getting closer. Now we're at 150 instead of like the 160 that the serpent stew is. So this, fish wraps plus blood pudding, and then the lox meat pie is the serpent stew. 2, 4, and 2. So that's not too bad. If I can grow barley and cloudberries at home, if not, I can get enough cloudberries. It looked like they were very abundant. But if I can't grow barley at home, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do all this. But wow, imagine if fish wraps, lox meat pie, and serpent stew together. That's going to give me insane stats. Oh, there we go. I just got new recipes by picking up my cultivator. I am so excited now. I'm going to plant all this barley and all this flax. Very cool. So I'm going to be able to get enough of that stuff very quickly to make the next armor, which will be nice. And I think I'll showcase that next armor in the next episode. Time to see just how beefy you can get in this game. Fish wraps. Lox meat pie. Can't grow in this. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Oh no. I wasted it all. I'm going to have to go find more flax then, I guess. Alright, so don't bring back flax and barley to grow at your house because you can't do it. Oh, I'm going to have to go find... I have some more wild barley left, but I'm going to have to go find some more wild flax. Weird. You know, that's about what your base health and your base stamina is. Now let's take a look when we eat the 3 best foods that we have now. Lox meat pie, serpent stew, fish wraps. Look at that stamina bar. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 full bars. And let's see what the health gets up to once it gets to the max. Oh my god, we're up over 200. I'm pretty sure before I was getting like 180. We're already at 211 here. Oh, 242. Okay, so it seems like it comes back down to about 241. About the 240 range seems to be what your max health is. So let's go use our newfound beefiness to go check out the rest of this plane, see if maybe we can find more fullings. Oh my god, we've angered all the locks. How does my fang spear work? How does like piercing damage? Ooh, piercing's pretty good. So I wonder if blunt, they might be just like very resistant to blunt damage. So maybe the trick with these guys would be the needle arrows. In fact, I'm gonna run home real quick and make some needle arrows because I got a lot of needles now. Let's see what one needle arrow does to an unsuspecting locks. Pretty decent. 3, that was like 4, 5, 6, 7. This is expensive attack. 8, 9, 10. So it seems like 10, if you do it just right, it seems like maybe 10 needle arrows will take down 1 locks. Ooh, what is this? This looks like a dungeon structure of some sort. Oh, and we've got a fulling that we can test out our needle arrow on. Calm down. Unsuspecting fulling. Oops. Okay, let's see. It's not as good as frost against a fulling, that's for sure. Yeah. They're gonna take like 3 of those, so that's about as good as maybe like a poison arrow. Okay. Cool. What do we got here? We got sharpening stone and barley. Flax is really what I need though. Not so much the sharpening stone. I mean, not so much the barley. So that's it. That was my first plains. God, it seems to get foggy in plains to the point where you can't see anything. Oh my god! Oh my god! A 2-star fulling spear is the deadliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Alright, we didn't get any more flax here, which means I'm gonna have to visit another plains. Oh god, where'd my spear go? You freaking death skeeto. That was a... Do you know how freaking hard it was for me to upgrade that spear? That death skeeto has no respect for how tough it is to get wolf fangs. How far out into the water did I throw my spear? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I gotta go back though. I gotta go back because I'm running out of stamina. Okay, get your stamina back up. Get your stamina back up. How deep out was it? Oh, I think that's it. I think that's it. I need this. If it was like any other item, including the frost snare, I would leave it behind. But it is so hard. It took me so long to get that many wolf fangs. Alright guys, thanks for watching this one. This has been my first peek into the plains. I think we've pretty much tapped out everything that the plains has to offer. Get back here, you death skeeto. So hopefully this helps you to realize like what weapons work best against what enemies in the plains, what armor you're gonna want to get into the plains. For instance, I've used 6 medium healing potions, which is the best healing potion that I have so far just in this episode exploring the plains. Like, you're gonna want to be really prepared. These enemies pack a punch. Maybe we'll be highlighting different things from now on in different episodes, right? So next week, I think that I'm gonna do a farming focused video and show where to find each type of thing that you can cultivate. You know, not just the barley and the flax, but I'll show you where you can get carrot seeds, where you can get turnips, where you can get, you know, everything that you need to get. We'll do like a full-on cooking episode or something like that. It's really so sad that all this stuff is worthless. So thank you guys for watching my episode highlighting the plains biome. Next week, we're going into cooking and farming. I think I'm done with the like week by week following, you know, the story of me playing the game. And I'm just going to go more into these like informative, like deep dive explorations. Maybe I'll make a new playlist even. But look for the specific videos I have for whatever you're into. If you want cooking, I'm going to have a video on that. I'm going to have a video on ingots that you can find. I'll do like copper, tin, bronze, silver. I'll go through and highlight all that stuff and where you can find it, how you get it. It's also going to help me like learn some of this stuff, because when I went into this, I knew almost nothing about the plains, and now I know so much about the plains. And hopefully you guys do too. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. If you want, like and subscribe, that would be cool. Peace out. I think while I'm on the ground, let's throw like a spear at it. Ow! Ow! Let's quickly eat that. Ow, that hurts so much.